Christmas is just around the corner and it is the top of the month, so I head over to the Lego store to check out the Build a Minifigure section. If that is something that interests you, please consider liking, subscribing, and following along, because I will be hitting up the store at the beginning of every month. There's a lot of great and exciting new things in the store right now, but I didn't let those distract me. I headed on over to the Build a Minifigure section, and I am excited to say not only do we have the parts that came out last month, we have got a bunch of parts that came out for Christmas last year, which is pretty exciting. If you missed those parts, well, they are in there, as well as a lot of other parts from this year. Here is a closer look of the parts from last month at the bottom there, on the bottom tier. The Gold Santa, Miss Claus, and the Elf. I have visited two Lego stores, one in Franklin, Tennessee, and one in Nashville, Tennessee, and both of them had out some of the parts from last year. You will see the parts from the Surfing Santa, except I did not see any of the surfboard from last year, but they do have the parrot from earlier this year, and also the little girl with the Christmas sweater and the guy that is dressed up as a Christmas package. If you missed out on those parts last year, or maybe you want to get a few more, they are seemingly back in the collection at the Build a Minifigure section. I did go ahead and pick up a few other things that I wanted. I wanted to get another Golden Santa, and I'll talk a little bit about him in an upcoming reel. I wanted another one of the guys dressed as a brick in that color, and I went ahead and got a different head, swapped out with the elf body so I could have another elf for my North Pole. I do love the package tile that you can put on the front of the brick costume to make him into a wrapped gift. That's a lot of fun. I also picked up a few accessories. This hat doesn't necessarily fit on his head, but I wanted another one of those cool snow hats. I also got a candy cane. You can never have too many candy canes. And I love the little Z blobs, and some of those are still in the Build a Minifigure section as well. And I've collected a small army of him for Dungeons & Dragons, so I've got some creative ideas to use him on. But that's what I picked up this month. Some great pieces in there, some great festive holiday pieces in there. If this was helpful to you, if you would like to follow along and see what is in the Build a Minifigure section of the Lego store every month, please consider liking and subscribing. Until next time, keep building.